Imagine if students who excelled academically could attend college, regardless of neighborhood or economic status. Imagine if students had mentors and coaches to guide and encourage them to fulfill their potential. Imagine if businesses joined together today to invest in their employees of tomorrow. Imagine if colleges could tap into an inclusive pool of undiscovered talent, future leaders who are ready to change the world. Welcome to the Campaign for Chicago Scholars. Welcome to the Chicago Scholars Foundation.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Darius Quarles, and I'll be attending Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia.
It's about so much more than me. I will be the first person in my family to attend a college such as Morehouse, just a real prestigious college. It's a big deal. It's a big deal for me. If not for anybody else, it's a big deal for me. Me and my older brother were taken away from my mother when I was, I think, going on 5 years old. And we were placed with our aunt. And ever since then, I've been in the foster care system and had a lot of that anger harbored in my heart about just the world and the way the world works and the way people treated me. Came a time in my life where I realized that I couldn't be mad at anyone anymore. I was either going to use what had happened in the past as a catalyst to really be able to change myself and just use that as some type of inspiration to say, that is not what I want for my family when I get older. That is not what I want for myself. I can be different.
And this experience has been exhilarating, and it's been a great experience.
Scholarship Chicago grabbed me up as a junior in high school, and I think that's one of the reasons why Scholarship Chicago is special, is because they take the juniors and they really develop them through their senior year. One of the goals of Scholarship Chicago is really to just take these people who have this raw material, polish them up, and really bring them back so that they want to work with Chicago and help other people from Chicago, because it's a lot of things going on in the city that's unheard, and a lot of people who are unheard. Biggest goals of my mission is to really help others in everything that I do, and helping myself and helping my family, but really helping others who really couldn't help themselves, and helping others who come from my situation, come from my background, and especially come from Chicago.
My name is Yaneth Bello, and I'm a Chicago Scholar, class of 2006. I'm first generation to graduate from high school and go to college and now be in graduate school. Having a supportive family was great, but it was hard not having them know the process of going through higher education. I think that's where a lot of students actually get lost in that pipeline. So having people from Scholarship Chicago and from different organizations provide that support that was needed really made a difference. I attended Northwestern University and graduated in 2006. It's my freshman year, and I was studying with a group. We actually ended up pulling an all-nighter, and the next morning they said, why don't we all go into the kitchen and just grab some breakfast? And so I thought, great. So I go into the kitchen, I was the first one there, and there was a Hispanic woman there, and she was working, and she asked me, is this your first year? And I said, yes, this is my first year. And she said, oh, I didn't know they were hiring anyone else. So for me, that was a very important experience, and I think that was the turning point where, like, okay, you know, I need to prove to people that Latinos can be successful in education, and we need to start changing the mindset of a lot of the older generations. ¿Cómo estás? Education, in my opinion, solves a lot of issues. It ends cycles of poverty, it ends cycles of misfortune, and it helps create pathways for success. I'm currently a college and career coach at Bronzeville Scholastic Institute. And I always want to be in front of people. I never want to be completely behind the desk. I want to be a leader in social movements. I want to empower others.
She's trying to break out of that habit. She really is.
So. Really? Yeah. Oh. What did you do? What did you learn? I'm currently involved with Scholarship Chicago as a mentor. So I do have a set of 7 students, but it's interesting to see them and be able to reflect like, okay, I must have been exactly like them when I was their age, and someone else was helping me. So it's kind of like continuing the process.
The Campaign for Chicago Scholars is a community-wide movement dedicated to mentoring and supporting the largest percentage of talented, diverse, and well-educated college graduates of any city in the world.
I think the recognition that these are unique students in a pool of a lot of students, 8,000 applicants, and they are standing out.
The on-site is opportunity and options. The college admissions process for many families is a very overwhelming process, and what we do here at the on-site is really bring the colleges and the students together so the feedback around their admissions process can really be face-to-face, interpersonal, and one-on-one.
I just got accepted to my first choice college, Kansas University.
Fantastic.
I know, I'm really excited.
It was amazing, actually. I was accepted into 3 universities.
It just makes me feel like all the work that I did was worth it for college, and my future looks bright.
Even if your parents, especially first generation, even if your parents want you to be successful, want you to go on to become a doctor or a lawyer, they don't really have the tools to be able to help you. And this program sets up achievable goals that the students can set along the way so that by the time they get to be a senior, they've done all their homework and they're ready to move on to college.
The real goal of our organization is partnership. I mean, we really work to bring students to the college application process and opportunity collectively. We couldn't do it without the collective support of teachers, parents, counselors, community members, mentors, best friends. I mean, you can imagine the amount of encouragement it takes to get a student to college. It is a real process.
Scholarship Chicago was the first scholarship I won, and I think that is a symbol for greater things. And it was the first scholarship I won. I think it will probably be the scholarship that I'm really intertwined with the most.